everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is the third part of my social media management series. So I'd like to thank some of you who casted their votes on my community tab, and most of you want to know more about social media management, so here it goes. Today, I will be sharing with you some social media management tips to help you get started. Just a disclaimer, I am not a self-acclaimed guru. I'm just here to share with you what I learned in my social media management journey, the experiences, and every strategy that I have been doing for my own account and for my clients' accounts. Are you ready? I am. So today, let me share with you social media management tips or areas that you need to keep in mind or factors that you need to keep in mind to be an effective social media manager. Okay, let's start with the number one, content. In the social media world, content is everything. Your content will help your audience or the people who will be visiting your profile or accounts to decide whether they should stay or swipe away. So, for content creation, I'd like to share with you four things that you can apply on your social accounts, on your clients' social media accounts. For the content, I would recommend you to have shareable content, evergreen content, strategic content, and savable content. Okay, let's go deeper. Shareable is when you have this awesome content full of value that your audience or whoever visits your profile can't help but share your content on their own social accounts, whether on their stories or in their feeds. This is so good because when they share your content, it also expands your reach. It's like a free marketing and ads for you. When they share your content on their own social accounts, then their audience will also see your content. Got it? Next would be create content that is um, that is evergreen. That means even years later, months later, your content is still applicable to whoever sees your content. What do I mean by this? These are motivational posts or inspirational posts because 10 years later, people will still need some sort of motivation and inspiration in their life. So, when you post evergreen content, even if it's been there for many years or for many months, people can still make use of it. People can still find value, inspiration from your content. That's what you mean evergreen. It's still applicable, it's still meaningful, regardless of how many years have gone by. Third would be strategic. You have to be strategic in your content. Has to have goals. Okay, whether it's a goal for each post or a goal for a set of posts. So what do I mean by this? Strategic meaning each post has a goal behind it, whether you want them to message you, to check your link in your bio, to check your blog, to check your video, more on the call to actions. You want to get results from each post that you make, okay? But you can also make it strategic by group or by set. Let's say for next week, everything that you will be posting next week are correlated and are all made to achieve a bigger goal, this one goal. So make your content strategic. You want to get noticed, you want people to take action. So make sure that you are being strategic with every post that you make. And the last one is savable content. This is somehow related to shareable, but this time people save your post because it's super full of value that they can't help but save it. When you post a savable content, that will also tell the algorithm of the social media platforms, this account is giving so much value that people save his or her posts. Okay, second tip, engagement. This is only for those of you who will also be assigned to do the engagement for your clients. Okay, although I already mentioned in my previous episode that there's a difference between a social media manager and a social media engager, but there are times that clients would like you to do both the management and the engagement. Okay, for the engagement, you have to be intentional, meaning you have an intention for every engagement that you make. Engaging before and after posting so that you'll have wider reach, or so that you can somehow tap these people, these other accounts that you've been engaging, to somehow also check your profile or check your most recent posts and comment on your posts. But remember that you should also be engaging every day. A few minutes every day will be a big boost for your account, because you will be encouraging new people every day to come to your profile and check your posts and your content. So be very intentional with your engagement and choose the people you engage with, those who can really relate to you, your ideal clients, and provide comments that are meaningful and relevant, and not just emojis or some things that some things that don't make sense. Okay, be very intentional with your engagement. Tip number 3. Okay, for tip number 3, you have to be data driven. Data tells a lot when it comes to social media management. It is through your analytics and your insights that you get to know which content or which posts are getting more engagement, traction, and conversion. So that gives you an idea which type of post you should repurpose or you should be making more of. Okay, at the same time, you can figure out the peak days and peak times for your account, which means you will already know which hours and days are the best time to post your content. Next tip, fourth tip, I guess it's fourth tip. Next tip would be having scheduling apps. Okay, this is very helpful for you, especially if you already have multiple accounts that you are managing. It's always best to automate everything so that you don't need to wake up on a certain time just to post. Let the scheduling apps do that for you. Okay, so there's a lot of scheduling apps out there, such as Later, Facebook Creator Studio, Buffer, Social Bee, and a lot more. So you just got to find which is the best fit for you and for your client. Next tip would be messaging. You have to have clear messaging on your social accounts, an on point brand. Let's say you are working for a coach, and you decided to post something not really related to any of the content pillars of that coach. Your audience will get confused, will get lost, like, what, say what, something like that. So remember, a confused mind never buys. So be clear with your messaging. And of course, my last tip, I already discussed this in my previous episode, which is about creating a variety of content. Make use of different types of media, post photos, videos, or IGTV for Instagram, reels for Instagram, and audio, carousel posts, infographics. Make use of your stories, make use of live videos. Variety gives enjoyment and excitement to your audience or to whoever visits your profile. So make it more fun. make it more diverse. So make use of different types of media. The reason why these social media platforms add different tools or features that they want you to make use of them. So if they added a live video feature, then that's because they want you to make use of it to have wider reach. Okay, so there's a reason behind everything. So if Reels is already available on your Instagram app, then make use of it, the live videos, your stories, and all of those stuff. Okay, so I guess those are everything that I can share with you. Guys, I hope you really find this very helpful. And if you do, please like this video and share this with your friends. If you have any other questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Okay, so yep, I think I'll see you again on my next episode, but please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends.